Hi friend, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I would like to do a spread featuring Asian Love, a sticker pack, and I Will sticker book. If you are watching this video on the release day, today actually is the Lunar New Year, Year of Rabbit. And I thought it would be fun to do a Asian culture inspired spread featuring this pack and this washi tape. And I also will be using some of the stickers from my previous books. So while I'm planning, I would like to share with you some behind the scenes story about me moving from China to US. I think it's 13 years ago to pursue my dream to be an artist. In my journey, everything in between. Okay, this is a weekly layout. To start, I'm actually going to use the washi tape. I'm gonna start with the corner first. I like to start with the corner and then fill into the middle. I don't know what's your planning style, but that's what I have been grabbed towards too. So I'll be put here. Like I mentioned, I would like to share some of my behind the scenes story. Like I come from China to here 13, 14 years ago. So I am 38. And then I guess that's 14 years ago because I came here when I was 24. I supposed to get married. While I was living in Shanghai at that time. After graduating from college, I moved to Shanghai. No, actually I went to Shanghai for college. And then I had a job. You probably can't guess because a lot of people cannot think that I have done that job before, but I used to be I'm gonna use this thick washi to put it over here. I used to be a game designer, concept artist. So I design concept, like I draw those game characters for video games. To a lot of people, it's a really fun job, I guess. Don't worry, I'm gonna use the ones that I tiered somewhere else. You will be like, oh no, she teared her face off. Yeah, so I wasn't was kind of miserable at my job. Don't really enjoy drawing those game characters. I always love to draw fashion. Love to draw like pretty girls, all that stuff. So and then I supposed to get married too, but I always have that itch like inside me. I don't want to settle down when I was 24. I want to explore the world, and also I want to be an artist, draw whatever I like, not working a 9 to 5. At that time, I found in order to do what I was thinking, like fashion illustrator, there actually is a job called fashion illustrator, and that's my first time realized when I was 24. I realized, okay, there is a job opportunity that I can be happy draw something I like. I did my research. I found that in US, in New York or London or Tokyo, those are some big cities that offer this type of training. I want to find some flower to add more layer to this box. Realize, okay, then I have to make decision. Wow, I use a lot of this book already. Maybe let's add this flower. So I made a decision. I want to move to New York because I'm such a fan of Friends, the TV show. I watch it every night after come back from work. after like I get exhausted, just love to lay on the bed and watch Friends. So I made decision to quit my job, and I get out of the relationship. That was hard, very, very hard. And then I applied in fashion school called the Fashion Institute of Technology for their master program. And luckily they accept me, and I'm able to pack my bag and book a flight, go to school. I was so excited when first time I landed in New York, because you know, New York, everybody wants to be there. At this sakura flower over here. So I was really, really excited. I had a wonderful 2 years in FIT. I learned so much about fashion illustration, like everything that required to be. And then I met my husband. I was working at a lingerie designer for a fashion company in New York, because I had to work as a foreigner. I met my husband, and we decided to move to a different city just to explore, explore different city, different life. So we moved to Houston, and that's also I had really hard time finding any job related to what I was doing. So my husband encouraged me, saying like, you come here, wants to be an artist, and why don't you try it? Because in Houston, the living cost, everything is lower than New York. He could afford us to try for like a month, a year, 6 months. So I decided to give it a try. I tried. I started my business, being an artist full-time, 2014. I was very lucky to have his support, and I work very, very hard, because it is why I come here. And I remember this every day. Whenever there's like hard times, as you know, small business, there's like always uncertainty, always something. It's like learning curve. So just remember why I come here, and no matter how hard, I'm not gonna give up. So yeah, and time flies. This year is my 9th year of being a full-time artist. I started work like sell my art on Etsy, doing craft fairs, and then work with different company to do their like custom work. That's how I started. But recent years, I have been really enjoy through my collaboration with a Happy Planner. I really enjoy produce those stationeries. And funny enough, I am a stationery junkie myself. Like I always collect notebooks, pens, tapes, all that stuff. So when I got the collaboration with Happy Planner, I feel like I found my mothership. Like the whole planner community, I feel like those are my friends. You are all my friends, and we have something common. So for the since 2020, I have been focused on like designing and producing stationery, basically, and gift items, some like coffee mugs, those things, but mostly stickers and planners. How do you like this this side? We haven't started the other side yet, but I'm pretty happy with this side, how they look. But right now I want to move on to this side. In 2020, I become this box is pretty, let's use it. 20, I become a new mom. I had my son in May, and he is a COVID baby. And there's many downside about COVID babies. One of them is that I'm not able to go back to China, visit my family, and especially my son hasn't met his grandma and grandpa. That has been very sad to me, but it's out of control at this point. He is turning 3 this year. One of my biggest goal, I should say, is to be able to bring him back to China to see my parents. I can hug him, but I hope this year will happen. That's my goal or my dream this year. It's on my vision board. I hope it's gonna happen. I'm gonna add this cute lucky cat. Yeah, so Saturday and Sunday. Saturday is considered as Christmas Eve, so it's like New Year Eve, and Sunday is like the official New Year. But it lasts for 14 days, so long. I have so many like good memories during Chinese New Year when I was little. But when you get older, seems like it's less fun. Definitely when you are a child, it's more fun. Chinese New Year. So I also would like to add box. I'm that person that like to write a lot in my planner. So I always want to have more boxes. So gonna use the fan, same as this one. But I'm gonna use the whiteout to erase this part. I'll use this part. Yeah, and this year we will be doing some home cooking. This year we'll be doing some home cooking. One of my friend, she's from Shanghai, and her and her fiance will come to our house. We'll do some home cooking and play some games. So it will be fun. I look forward to it. And I have to add this matcha bubble tea. It's my favorite. I'm obsessed with the matcha bubble tea. I like to cut them and then, on the side of the box like this. Yeah, and let me know, how do you celebrate Chinese New Year? And since we're doing some home cooking, I want to add a soup dumpling here. Do you do any celebration? I would like to know what's your favorite thing to do during Lunar New Year. My city is called Qingdao. It's very close to Korea and Japan. There's a lot of Japanese and Korean in my city too. And for the easiest way for you to know my city is that there's every time you go to a Chinese restaurant, if you order beer, it's called Qingdao beer, and that's my city. My parents' apartment actually is right in front of the brewery that established in 1931 or 1921 or 1931. It used to be owned by German because Qingdao was colonized by German, so it's a brewery. my city is famous for that beer. My husband's very happy every time he go back. He can go to the brewery, have some like draft beer. See all the red, and by the way, red is my favorite color. I told you about I got this new sticker printer. Oh, it's like so small, can print from your phone pictures, and it's from HP. So I thought it would be fun to print out this year of rabbit image I found online. Now I'm gonna put this one. Okay, finally I'm able to peel this off. It's very hard to find the opening, you know. I think maybe over here, because this is the day of the New Year. So I'll put it here. Will be fun, the cat and the rabbit together. Okay, I'll add some more the sakura flower over here. There's always room for flower, right? Especially around this girl, I think. Yeah, more on top of this. I am pretty happy with this spread. What do you think? Is it too much? But you know, it's only once a year. So I hope you enjoy this. Plan with me, like the story, or just simply enjoy all the stickers. And I appreciate you watching it. I can't wait to see you next time. Happy Lunar New Year if you're watching this on the New Year's Day. Thank you. Bye.